Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy, this is See Mindy Mom, and this is another dinner with the Dennisons. It is Sunday night, and I am just starting to collect footage for this week. I did not put up a dinner with the Dennisons video for last week because it has been spring break, and we have been gone. The kids have been gone, and it's just been the hubby and I. So I just decided not to put one up, and I put up a Let's Chat video instead. But it's Sunday night, and I am in the kitchen. I just put together a cheesy ranch chicken and broccoli casserole. This is actually I'm looking down at the recipe right here. This is actually a recipe that I made when my husband and I were eating like more keto style, ketogenic. It's from caseytrenham.com. And this is one that we thought this is good enough for us to eat anytime. We really like it. So if you're doing like a keto or a low carb thing, this is, definitely one that would work for you. We are not really eating that way right now, but it still is really good. And I had all of the ingredients for this except for the bacon. I didn't have any bacon, so I didn't put that in there. But we're kind of at the end of our grocery run from the last time. I actually haven't been in the grocery store for a big grocery trip in like 2.5 weeks or so. But I still had enough on hand to make some chicken chili last night, and I'm making this cheesy ranch chicken and broccoli for tonight. It is a beautiful evening, and we are actually going to sit out on the patio some, so we won't be sitting at the table tonight, but it's March Madness, and our beloved OU is playing tonight, and so my hubby actually took the TV out on the patio, so we're going to sit out on the patio and watch some of that while we enjoy the beautiful weather. And I will show you what this looks like when it comes out of the oven and I get it plated up for the kiddos and for us. These are the kids' plates. They decided that they wanted to eat the leftover chicken chili from last night, so here it is with a little bit of cheese and some chips crushed up on top. And then I let Ruthie make some blueberry muffins with her little heart-shaped muffin tin. And I did put a little bit of the chicken and broccoli cheese casserole on there because I want the kids to have a little bit of it. They do not remember that they like this. They've had it before, they liked it, but they were kind of, I don't want to eat that, so I'm going to try to remind them. But we did have this soup to use up, and if they'll eat that, that's fine too. So that's what they're going to have tonight. This is my plate tonight, really simple. I just have some of the cheesy chicken and broccoli casserole and some green beans, and just really simple tonight. Nothing super exciting. Hey guys, it is Monday night and I'm in the kitchen. We are just having that good old standby of spaghetti. Everybody likes it, everybody eats it, and nothing super special about my spaghetti sauce. It's just ground beef and a couple cans of tomato sauce or a can of tomato paste and some water, and then a packet of just spaghetti sauce seasoning. You can make this from scratch if you want. I'm just being kind of lazy. I bought it today. And then I also throw just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 ounces of cream cheese into my sauce and stir it in. I just think it makes it even better. If I'm feeling really wild, I will saute some onions and garlic before I do all of that, but I'm not doing that tonight. I'm just making it in a saucepan. I'm making just spaghetti noodles for the children, and then I am making spaghetti squash for me. And just a reminder about how I cook that. I pierce the squash several times with a knife. Be very careful doing that because they're so hard. And then I put it in the microwave for 3 to 5 minutes depending on the size. So the bigger ones kind of towards the 5-minute mark and the smaller ones towards the 3-minute mark. And that makes it soft enough for me to actually split it in half with a knife. Scoop out the seeds, turn it upside down on a cookie sheet and roast it in the oven for about 25 minutes or so, and then it will shred up very nicely with the fork. And I just put my sauce right on top of it, just like that, in the little spaghetti squash shell. That's how I eat mine, but that's what we're having tonight, so I'll show you when it's all plated up. Just making up some salads for tonight, and just a little tip, I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but if you will take a paper towel and lay it on top of your container of lettuce, and then when you put it into the fridge, store it upside down so that it is sitting on top of that paper towel. So if you store it like that, a lot of the moisture will be collected in the paper towel, and it'll keep it from going bad just a little bit faster. I mean, it'll keep it from going bad as fast. I have noticed that my lettuce and my greens don't get like as slimy and yucky as quickly whenever I store them this way. So just a little tip if you don't have one of those fancy, produce containers. Okay, here it is. Here's dinner tonight. On the kids' plates, I have some strawberries. I sprinkled just a little bit of sugar on them because they're a little tart. a salad, which is just salad greens, some light ranch dressing, some sunflower seeds, and a little cheese. And then there's spaghetti. Like I said, I did have to use some of the like super green pasta, which is made, has veggies in it. So I'm going to tell them it's St. Patrick's Day pasta. And we'll see if they eat it. I think they will. But that's their plate. And then mine looks like this. I have a salad. It's my usual salad of just greens, a little apple, some feta, and some of my homemade vinaigrette. And then I have my spaghetti sauce over some spaghetti squash. That's dinner tonight. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning and I'm getting something going in the crock pot. I hope it turns out well. I'm going to attempt to make like some kind of chicken pot pie type recipe. This isn't something that I make a lot. I'm not sure I've ever made one, but I don't know why. I've just been seeing it around a lot and it sounds really good. But I didn't find a recipe that I was like, yeah, I really want to try it that way. I really want to try it that way. There were aspects of various recipes that I liked. So what I'm hoping I can do is make the filling in the crock pot. So in my crock pot right beneath me, you guys are in my cabinet, can you tell? Right beneath me, I have some chicken breast and I'm throwing in a bag of mixed veggies. I did chop up one potato. So I have one potato to throw in because I don't know why. I just feel like pot pie should have potato. And then I took a can of cream of chicken and some non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I don't know why, because I thought it sounded good. Some ranch seasoning and a touch of milk. And by the way, ranch seasoning, I feel like that is one of the best shortcuts. If you have ranch seasoning and taco seasoning and salt and pepper in your cabinet, you might not need anything else. At least in my house. Cream of chicken, a touch of milk, some ranch seasoning, and a little bit of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I put it in my blender and mixed it up, and I'm just going to pour this over the top of my chicken and potatoes and mixed veggies, and I'm going to cook it on low all day, and then I can when I come home, I can shred all of the chicken, and hopefully I will have filling for my pot pie. I'm kind of worried it'll be too runny. But I guess I can always, you know, try to thicken it with something, or at least if it's in the crock pot, I can like scoop it out with a slotted spoon and put it into the pie, but we'll see. I'm going to use puff pastry sheets to make the pie crust, but we'll see how that goes. I'll show you guys later. Okay, so my filling turned out really good. I did go ahead and put a little bit of milk and cornstarch, just a little bit in with it for about an hour or so to thicken it up a little bit, and I did not even use all of the filling that was in the crock pot. I'm probably just, it's really good on its own. I've tasted it, so I'm just gonna save it and maybe have it like on its own as a meal. And I put it into this deep casserole dish. I have a pie plate, but it's not very deep. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this, and I'm gonna, I have thawed out one sheet of puff pastry, and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a roll so that I can create a crust, and I'm gonna layer this on top of my casserole dish here. It's gonna be just the right size. And then I don't know if I'm gonna, I think I might brush it with some butter or maybe an egg wash or something. And I had been looking at, you know, pot pie recipes and was playing around with the idea of using puff pastry instead of the pie crust. And then I saw Karina over at Life's Little Things. She did hers with a puff pastry crust, and I thought, well, that turned out really, really good. So hats off to you, Karina. Go check out her channel. It's called Life's Little Things. And I don't know, just looked really good. So that's why I decided to go ahead and take the leap and try the puff pastry instead of the pie crust. I don't know what the big difference is between the two, but we'll just have to see. So. Okay, so this is what it looks like out of the oven. Obviously, I am a novice with the puff pastry, but it's all about how it tastes. So I guess we'll just see how it tastes. I'll show you what it looks like plated up. Okay, here it is. The kiddos chose broccoli as their green veggie. Of course, the pot pie has veggies in it as well. And they wanted some apples and a little bit of cheese, some sliced cheese on the side. So I just have broccoli and chicken pot pie on my plate. So we'll see how it tastes. Okay, I think it's pretty good. I like it just fine. Girls, what do you think?
Amazing.
They love it. Yeah, in fact, Ruthie said, I want you to make this again. It was really good. They like it. McKenna especially likes the puff pastry part, but she likes the veggies too. Brick's the only one who won't even try it because he found out there's potatoes in it. So I think we may have to coerce you into taking a bite because it's delicious. You're usually my least picky one.
Hey.
It's that one that's usually my most picky eater, and she likes it.
I'm the second pickiest?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. You're not that picky. Hey guys, it is Thursday and I'm sure I look as tired as I feel. Luckily, I don't really have to do much cooking tonight, really, or any cooking. I'm just kind of meal prepping. We have quite a few leftovers that we need to use up. My husband brought home some stuff that they had, some Chipotle. They catered a lunch for some guests that were coming to the church, and so he brought the leftovers. So we have that. We have some chicken pot pie left over. We have just like some chips and salsa and dips and stuff like that. And we have lots of fruit too. We had a house guest who was just staying with us for the night because she had some classes here in the morning, and she brought us some delicious fruit that she chopped up, and so we're just kind of munching on that sort of stuff. But that's what we're doing tonight. We're just kind of cleaning out the fridge and using up leftovers and trying to be good stewards of the food we have on hand instead of just making totally new stuff. Hey guys, it's Friday. Yay, Friday. And we are just enjoying another lovely night out on the patio, and hubby is going to grill some hamburgers tonight, so he's getting ready to start putting that together. And my daughter wants to make a cake, so I'll probably put a little footage of that in there, but we are just going to have burgers and fruit. I'll probably throw some french fries into the air fryer. I've got stuff for salads. Just a really nice night for grilling, so we're gonna enjoy that for dinner. Okay, hubby is seasoning the burgers. So he has formed them into patties. And what are you seasoning with, babe?
I use garlic salt, garlic powder, and Grill Mates. I've used this for years on burgers. It's really good. And then I always put some Worcestershire sauce on it.
Okay.
And that's about it. I usually let them marinate about an hour or so, sometimes more, but it's about all you need.
So if you need to make a bunch of bacon, you can actually make it in the oven on a cookie sheet. And if you are smart, you will put foil on your cookie sheet before you put your bacon on it. I was not smart this time. I forgot, but that's okay. I love bacon, but I hate frying it because the grease just gets everywhere. So this is actually the way that I typically make it, unless I'm just making 1 or 2 pieces, and then I'll even make it in the microwave. But I'm gonna put this in the oven to cook up so we can have bacon on our burgers. Ruthie is making wacky cake. Some people call it depression cake. It became popular during the Depression because it does not require milk, eggs, or butter, which were kind of expensive. Rick, you've pretty much already eaten yours before I could even get any film of it. What'd you have for dinner?
Hot dog, carrots, and
Hot dog, carrots, and potato chips.
Yeah.
Did you have watermelon? Not yet? What about you girls? What are you eating back there?
burgers.
Burgers, watermelon, carrots, delicious French fries. Okay.
Gloria, for the watermelon.
Oh yeah, yummy. Thanks, Gloria. She brought us the watermelon. It's pretty good for a March watermelon especially. All right. The verdict on the cake is that it is pretty good. I think I've already tried a bite of it. I think this is pretty good and worth making. Ruthie enjoyed making it too. I've got a little bit of vanilla ice cream on the side as well. Hey guys, it's Sunday and I am sitting in my office editing my Dinner with the Dennisons video from last week, and I realized that I did not get any footage from last night, Saturday night. And that is because we didn't really do a dinner last night. We just sort of kind of snacked on a few things because we went out for a late lunch. We had wanted to take the children out for dinner some night last week, and it was just a really busy, hectic week, and there were some changes in our plans throughout the week, and we hadn't gone out to dinner at that point. So we decided yesterday that we would take them out, and we had kind of a lazy Saturday morning. It was raining, soccer got canceled, we got busy doing some household chores and things. My husband and I wanted to get a workout in, so the kids kind of had, you know, some breakfast and just kind of munched on a few things, and then we took them out to lunch. Kind of a late lunch, like around 1 o'clock or so. And we went to Black Bear Diner, which is a diner chain that is sort of from on the west side of the U.S. I think it started in California and it's kind of making its way east, and we do have a couple in Oklahoma now. So we took them there and had some delicious food. We had a good time, but they were huge portions, and so we brought a lot of it home with us, and we were able to kind of combine that with some of our other leftovers and things that we already had on hand to have for dinner last night. So it was just kind of a really hectic, crazy week. It's going to be another hectic, crazy week coming up, and we're coming into the nicer weather. And when we have nicer weather, we tend to eat outside. So you may not see us around the table as much. We may be out on our patio, or we may be out in our backyard or something enjoying our dinner, because we tend to like to eat outside during the warmer months. So you might see us kind of transitioning to that as the weather gets nicer. But hopefully there was something here that was interesting or exciting. I know that these aren't the best, dinner videos. These aren't, the really posh professional ones with the voiceovers. It's just me popping on here each night to kind of tell you what it is that we're doing. So thank you so much for watching this. I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up, especially if you want to keep seeing these kinds of videos. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not already, and I'll check in with you guys again next week with another Dinner with the Dennisons. See you guys real soon.